don't actually think we need that for a couple of days, so I think that's going to come off. That's going to come off, and then that's going to go on. Morning world, and welcome to Sunday the 15th of June. So we've got a bit of grass to cut over to the farm. It's only 5-6 acres, it's not a lot. And we were going to graze it, but the weather's played havoc with the diary and everything else this year, and what we want to do is kind of just messed everything up. We thought about putting cattle out there. It's too much waste, so we're going to cut it and bale it. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what, that's a bit of a cold wind today. Oh, that'd be one tight one, didn't there? Right, okay. Bugger. That cured it. I just turned the engine off and put everything on float. Right, I need to recover my balls. Done. You can go in that one there. That's it. Done. We'll have to give this a bit of a steam clean, I think. I greased it, of course, all the dust stuck to it, isn't it? So, probably not my best idea. Let's have it up again. Right, we'll move them out of the way, and then we'll go over them quick, and then we'll lock them up properly, and then I think we'll be doing this after lunch. Still quite dewy out there for a minute, so I'm not going to start this morning. two, I think, didn't I? Let's drop that off. Press down. You didn't want to come out of there. He's locked. A little bit of a chip out of that one, but they all look okay. Right, we're about good to go. I'll just put the front arms back in, tidy that up. You can go back up there. You can go back up there. Which one are you? Is that the right one? That's the right one. Once more. Go on, and again. Oh, I missed. I might have to turn around and face that way, downhill. I needed a bit of perseverance there. All locked up, all secure. To the farm. Here we come. Well, it's not a bad afternoon. Warm breeze. Plenty of air moving around. I could think of other ways to spend Father's Day, but right now I think I'm quite happy where I am for now. I think most Sunday drivers are in the beer garden. So, suits me better than on the road. Spoke too soon, didn't I? That'll teach me. I've got a foreign object in my boot. Snail. This is coming back right out here. This is almost a bite for the cat out here now. A bit more rain, another week, 10 days. Perhaps they can come over. They'd like a change of scenery, some of them. Right, I've got to unlock that mower. Let's see if I can do it without pulling another muscle in my chest. Okay, it is 6 minutes past 2. I'm hoping we'll be back by 6 o'clock. I won't hold my breath. So remember when I put the lock on the mower this morning, something went ping in my chest? I've pulled a muscle between my ribs. The condition has got a name. I didn't know it had a name until my brother-in-law said, oh, that's a blah 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 intercontinental thingy whatever slippy teary. Hurts, doesn't it? And I said, well, it does. I said, don't make me laugh, don't make me cough, and I don't even want to fart too loud, because yeah, right in there. Anyway, then they're going, you take any painkillers? No. Joe, we might actually get a few bales out here. So I'm probably gonna have to shorten the top link a bit, but we'll just suck it and see first. That's down, that's down, that's down. There he goes. Right, we'll start in first gear. So our height, we should be about there. Let's have a look, see. That actually doesn't look too bad for a top link. I don't think we're far away. No, a bit shorter. We'll have them a bit shorter. We'll just reach the end. Pick him up. Put him down. Seems to be cocked up a bit that end, so I think actually I want to bring that up a little bit, shorten that. Bring that down. Or take that pin out. Start with this. Get into the corner. put his ass back in there. I've got a tree down there, I forgot about that. I thought the shepherd was going to clear that up, but he obviously ran out of time. Never mind. We'll go around it. Seems to have caught a bit of tree. Let's get rid of that a minute, shall we? That's better. A few more moles out here. So the bit I've left around that elm tree, I'm not going to worry about too much. The same as I'm not going to worry about this corner here too much, because the cattle are going to come over here and they will quite happily take the bits I've left. I know when I find a molehill, I can definitely hear that. I can't see them all, but they are right there. Anyway, we seem to be cutting okay now. I've got the head on float, so it's basically we're letting it follow the ground level where it wants to go, so we should be okay. Right, up her speed. Bit slower here because we have got some molehills. You don't like the molehills. They're so buried in the grass I can't see them, but I know they're there. It's one reason for making hay over here rather than silage if I can. The problem with silage, you always bale it a bit wetter, which means there's more chance of the soil or spoil from the molehills sticking to the grass, and there's ever so many nasty bugs that can be in the soil that the cattle can ingest. Won't do them any good at all. It's getting a bit warm in here. Turn you up a notch. More moles. You don't like that. Well, so far I think this is the best crop of grass we've had. Although it's still all at the top and not a lot in the bottom. So we're on 550 on our PTO speed, so we got 10 RPM over what we're supposed to be, but he seems to be quite comfortable there, so we'll just leave that alone. What? What are you trying to tell me? Oh. Well, you're not going to get that for a bit yet. I do have some treats in here, so maybe you can have a snack in a minute. How's that? Yeah? That suit you? More moles. It's a pheasant! It's a pheasant! Pheasant! That's a crow. That's crow. That wasn't bad one-handed, was it? Eh? No. Almost there. One or two more rips up and down, and we'll actually finish. We've actually made pretty good time. So once we got past the molehills, but we have got some sad news, which I'll share with you in a minute. One more down, I think. Oh no, at the top, down and back up. Then we'll be done. One last little bit. Actually, now I'm done, I think let's have the docks down while we're here. I was going to come over with the topper and do it, but you know what? Just in case I don't get to it, they're just starting to come in the seed. Let's get them cut before the seed matures. That's a good idea. Mind the tree, mind the tree. So thick it's getting cloaked up in there. Hello, that's a different pheasant. We might just as well cut it down. There's no point in letting it all go to seed. I mean, when you compare it to this fella that's had lumps of stuff nailed to it with old-fashioned wrought iron nails, and it's got decay in it and big lumps of deadwood hanging up in it. And that fella over there, like I said earlier, which is hollow in the top and pretty much knackered from that point there up. I think I might get the guys over here with the cherry picker and we'll have a look at what sort of condition he's in up there. But there's a lot of staining coming down through here. A number of reasons why that could be, but that is a lot of staining. So I'm assuming that's just water. It can be anything, bats, birds, decay. Got some old Ganoderma. Actually, I think that's fairly new Ganoderma. Yeah. End two are okay. This one's not too bad, but these three are all in poor nick. I'd rather hoped they'd last me out, but maybe we'll consider planting some more. I mentioned it to my dad. He said, why do you want to plant more trees? I said, well, you know, I'd kind of like the farm to have more trees when I leave than when I started. What do you want to do that for? That's just the way I want to do it. Right, okay. Right, well, I was thinking that we get this all picked up and I'll have the guys in to fell that end of beech tree, but if he's going to come back to leaf and survive, we've got time to give him the benefit of the doubt. Right, let's pack this thing up. I'm going to have a cup of tea with my daughter and go home. He's in there. Well, that's soil from the molehills. Maybe when I get home, maybe we'll put the pressure washer over that, but do I want to get it wet? Come on you, let's go. All right, should we see if I can do this without hurting myself this time? Good. Right, that's in neutral. Not that I'm going to put it in gear anyway, but you definitely don't want to be putting it in gear while it's up there. That might make a clatter. Might not make a clatter, but I don't want to find out. Hello. Hang on. No one said you could leave the tractor cab. Back in there. Right, I've left the headland, the first stripe right round. Cattle can have that. And besides, where my neighbours have been cutting their hedge and they've chucked all the clippings over, I don't really want to put that in bales. So cattle are picked through that on the floor a lot easier, and if for any reason we had to wrap it, that kind of material will bust wrapped bales. So yeah, we'll leave that. They'll eat it.